Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And so, first of all, just a follow-up to yesterday's video, and I'm going to explain to people why, if little bug issues bother the hell out of you, why I would not suggest anyone to run Android 12 Beta 2 as a daily driver software on your Pixel device or your Android Beta approved Android device. So there's, again, I'm kind of surprised with Android 12 as I'm not experiencing heavy major bug issues. Like, you know, when Android 11 beta was out, there, you know, you knew when you were on beta 2 because there was a lot of bugs, especially with third-party applications. And same with beta 10. Same thing happened with that. So Android 12 beta just feels a bit more polished for it being beta software. Most things are working right out of the gate. So without further ado, let me just kind of go into it. So like the camera, I'm not experiencing any issues with the camera at all whatsoever, front or selfie cam. They're doing their job just fine, whether it's, you know, taking photo, taking video, slow-mo video, those types of things are working. The only thing I noticed is the difference between the camera app right now that's in Android 12 beta versus Android 11 is that the audio zoom boost is not present in settings. So if you look at your Pixel device, say you got a Pixel device, and you're on Android 11, you look in the settings of the camera. So when you swipe out the little settings card and you tap the settings gear icon, which opens up a whole window of different settings you could adjust. At the bottom, there's one that's called audio zoom, which means that when you're recording a video, if you have that turned on, the microphone is supposed to, you know, smartly detect your voice and then focus the microphone to pick up your voice from the direction it's hearing it from. So it's just supposed to make the audio just a little bit better. That is present on current Android software, on beta software for beta 12, 12.2, 12.2, whatever you want to call it. That's not there in the settings. I noticed that. So I'll look at it again, just double check. But yeah, when you activate camera, so I'll go into settings, I'll scroll down, and yeah, underneath video stabilization should be an audio zoom. There's not one, so I don't know why that's out of the camera app. I'm not entirely sure. Hopefully that's put back in when full Android 12 rolls out. Another issue that's kind of going on with Android 12 Beta 2, which is not a major issue at all whatsoever, because I know people really are fascinated with using or seeing new changes in the user interface. So the whole U theme, which is basically that the theme of the device will adjust its color based upon the wallpaper that you have. We got that in Android 12 Beta 2. So as you guys can see, my wallpaper is this yellowish yellow wallpaper with Android guy there. So of course my quick setting cards in the notification shade are yellow. And throughout the user interface, like if you go into settings and you see the certain toggles, like turning on haptic feedback or turning it off, that little pin button that you can slide, that's yellow. So I mean, it's doing its part, except for when you change wallpapers. Everything changes except for these. These will default back to like a peach pink color, no matter what. Like you can change the wallpaper to like green and expect this to go green, and it goes to this peach pink color. And the fix that I found for it, which, you know, if that really troubles and bothers you, is go into settings. If you have dark mode on, go into settings, turn off dark mode, and that will change the notification cards. It'll change them to match the wallpaper, and then you just turn dark mode back on, and then you go about it. So I know this is actually a bug issue, because when you do change your wallpaper, and if you change it quite frequently because you want to play around with U-theme, eventually it'll cause a bug to happen where it freezes. So like when you go into select your photos to choose a wallpaper, or if you use an app, like I use Backdrops, that's my favorite app to get, you know, really nice wallpapers. But if you go into something like that, or Zedge, well, the moment that you change your wallpaper, sometimes this bug happens where it freezes. So you know, like for instance, I use Backdrops. So when you choose the wallpaper on Backdrops that you want, you long press on the button, and it will set up for you to choose it as a wallpaper for either home, lock screen, or both. And you know, I choose both for lock screen and home screen. And this happens even if you choose home screen or you just choose lock screen. So it's not just, whichever preference. It doesn't matter which preference you choose. But I choose both. So it makes a change. And you see the change because it goes back to your home screen. You see the new wallpaper as your wallpaper. But the icons don't show up. So like your app icons, at a glance doesn't show. And it's frozen. And sometimes just by simply, clicking the power button to turn off the display and then fingerprint back on to get back into your home screen will do it. Sometimes you got to do a full restart, depending on what's going on there. But I think that's happening because the U theme is trying to keep up with the color scheme. So in future versions of beta, including the full rolled out of Android 12, that will be fixed. Applications also freeze in Android 12 beta 2. Not quite often. This is, from what I'm feeling, is caused by, in Android 12, every app that you download is going to have a splash screen, and that's natively built into the Android software. So there's a splash screen for Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, YouTube, whatever it is, right? But these apps that are third-party already have a splash screen built into their application. So I've seen this. It stopped doing it yesterday with a Facebook update, but before I took that Facebook update, when I would open Facebook, it would show a Facebook logo splash screen, which, I'll try to demo that for you guys right now. Let me just make sure all these apps are closed out. Okay. So if I hit Facebook, so splash screen, that's what I'm talking about, that splash screen with the logo. And so yesterday when I was hitting that, it would show two. So that one would show up, the white background with the Facebook logo. And then another one that was all blue with the Facebook logo would show. So it was showing two different splash screens as the app was trying to open up. And that was causing for it to freeze and lock up. So that's something that I've noticed about it. When I got the Facebook update yesterday, I don't know if Facebook did away with their own splash screen for Android. Because now when I open it, there's just one splash screen and it's opening up just fine. But this also happens with Instagram when you open it up. Happens with Snapchat. Happens with other different applications. So this is just something that's being worked out as they're trying to polish off Android 12. Last thing has to do with Instagram, and when trying to post a photo, so like not when you use the camera natively in Instagram, but when you go through your photo gallery to pick a photo to upload to Instagram, I've found that several times when I've chosen a photo and I want to go to the next step, which is basically, choosing filters to apply over that photo. It tends to freeze once I do that, once I select a photo. So what I did was to alleviate a lot of problems with different apps that was kind of like being a little bit glitchy. That's why I did what I did yesterday on the video. I did a full wipe on Android 12, fully wiped the phone, signed back into my Google accounts. I did not restore from backup, so I set up everything fresh. And now I'm playing around with it, and things have seemed to be a lot better. But we'll see over time. But again, I gotta say, like, this is the one time that I feel like that with the Android beta, it really doesn't feel too much like beta software. Like, you catch it in small little moments, but that's the type of stuff that I would expect to see in Android 12 beta 4 or 5. Small bugs like that. In beta 2, I'm looking for the really big bugs. The stuff that crashes Android, and I'm not finding any. So I guess that's a thumbs up there. Anyways, guys, that is all that I got for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for checking out the video. If you guys enjoyed the video, smash the like button. If you guys got any questions, leave them in the comment section of the video. And if you have not subscribed, what the hell are you waiting for? Hit subscribe. Follow what the end screen of this video says. Subscribe, bell for notifications. That way you guys won't miss a video. And that's it for a Friday video. Take it easy, and as always, aloha.